Yo, what the hell is going on at Fox, man? Fox Sports 1, or should I say fake sports? Shout out to Two Raw on that. We got former hairstylist, Narushi Fariji, and excuse me if I mispronounced that name, is suing Fox Sports, and she has some strong accusations. Now, it was a 41 or 42 page lawsuit. I ended up reading the whole thing last night. Everybody was talking about it, but I had to read it first to try to get my own grasp of what was going on. But basically, what Fariji is saying is that she befriended Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor shows up with Eric Dixon, who was one of the heads of Fox Sports several years ago at a dinner, and she comes to find out that Joy was basically they were benefiting off of each other, Eric Dixon and Joy Taylor, per what Fariji is saying. Allegedly, she's saying that she came out of nowhere. Well, because she kind of did, Joy Taylor, and she got on Undisputed, but she was kind of using Eric Dixon. Eric Dixon was over at Fox Sports, using his power in exchange for favors. I'll just say that for YouTube, for favors. Also in the lawsuit, she talks about Skip Bayless, and she talks about how Skip started harassing her, said that she was voluptuous because she ended up becoming Skip's hairstylist, and then Skip became irate when she assumed that Fariji was messing with Shannon Sharp. She denied those accusations, and per the lawsuit, she told Skip they never had nothing going on, but Skip thought they did and ended up confronting her about it, actually threatened her job a couple of times, and he also offered her $1.5 million for to have a good time, and to have a good time. I understand, and a lot of y'all, man, I'm a player. No, you're gonna have to pay, and whether you pay for the movies, you pay for gas, you pay for food, you paying. But 1.5 milli? Skip is completely changing the bar. Like, really? 1.5. But let me keep going. So when she keeps telling Skip no to his advances, Skip ends up becoming mad. She goes to and starts threatening that she may lose her job. She goes to a party. Eric Dixon ends up grabbing her inappropriately per the lawsuit. She tells Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor told her to get over it, and basically she lucky to have a job. Both of them are lucky to be in the positions that they in. And Joy also told her that allegedly that when she's done with Mr. Dixon, Eric Dixon, she's going to Me Too him. And now, a lot of people have been Me Too. That's really people's biggest fears. People are coming back and saying, well, somebody even all the way, oh, well, something happened to me when you were 16, even though you wasn't there, and this, that, and the third. But Joy was pretty much telling her, when I'm done with Eric, I'm going to move on and I'm going to get him. I'm going to Me Too him. And as she even talked about how she uses her looks in the lawsuit to get where she got to go. And let me say that. Oh, one more thing, y'all. My bad. Eventually they fall out. Joy Taylor ends up insulting her for her culture, and basically said in the lawsuit she don't know how to do black people hair. Like I said, her and Skip had fell out, and she ended up losing her job when FS1 ended up canceling Undisputed. Now, Lil Wayne was on there towards the end, but that was a sinking ship. So let me break all this down with my opinions. Part of me now is wondering, is that why they fell out? Now, between Skip and Shannon. Skip is an insecure guy. He calls himself like an ultra competitor, even though he's never been a professional athlete. And I could honestly see something like that. If this is true, I could honestly see something like that. I just think that it's sad that you got to offer 1.5 milli, just to have a good time, man. You supposed to be, if you the Skip Bayless person, man, you supposed to be able to just walk in a coffee shop. 1.5 milli though. When it comes to Joy Taylor, if Joy Taylor was gonna Me Too this guy, from what I was hearing, also, and there's more people being sued in the lawsuit as well, or more people named in the lawsuit. From what I was hearing, he was out there throwing his power around. I mean, look, this is why you don't as the old folks say, you don't shit where you lay. I understand y'all work together. And look, Joy is very easy on the eyes. I said that in a comment on Two Raw's video he made about her. She's very easy on the eyes. Even Jason Whitlock said he didn't want her as a co-host because he basically said, she up there with those assets and that peanut butter skin, he might end up potentially getting in trouble. So he said he didn't want her on the show, and she was 25 or 26 at the time. Like I said, she came out of nowhere. I only know her for being Jason Taylor's sister, but I'm like, what is she She went from what, a radio host in Miami to boom, she's co-hosting Undisputed. But listen, I'm not mad at Joy Taylor. She's using her looks to her advantage. This goes on in all of corporate America. I'm sorry. Like, it's people that I have personally worked with in my past that had certain looks, and you saw them get elevated over people who didn't necessarily have those looks. And that's just what comes with the game, where, you know, you see people flirting. I've seen managers flirting with coworkers flirting with managers, and you hear rumors, and this type of stuff goes on. But nobody deserves to be harassed at their workplace. Now, Shannon is not accused of anything. He even came out and said, look, why y'all bringing me up? This ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, I wasn't accused of anything in a lawsuit. That was just Skip. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not surprised with Skip, man. And I'm wondering, is that why they was started to fall out? Because Skip is everybody on there's a narcissist. But Skip is an ultra competitor. He's an ultra narcissist. You can tell just by how he was coming at Shannon. I'm like, why you trying to defame his career? It's got to be something bigger than that. So who knows if that has something to do with it? And those accusations are kind of around those times. You read the lawsuit. I mean, yeah, you read the lawsuit. It's around those times where they started like getting into it. So I don't know, man. Listen, if y'all don't learn anything else, man, leave your coworkers alone. You never want to get named. And listen, I have been in those situations as well in my past, where you end up having relations with coworkers, but especially now in 2025, it's not going to work. It may not work in your favor, man. Just so let it go. It's too many women out there in the world for these grown men to be messing with people at their job, and these are multimillionaires. And I understand you could say it's consensual, but again, we live in a time now where anybody could come out and say anything about anybody, and the ball is never in our favor. But that 1.5 million from Skip, I won't be surprised if that's true. But this is a huge lawsuit. Marcellus Wiley talked about it. He said he heard rumors about it. Like I said, Jason Whitlock talked about it. Stephen A. Smith talked about it, along with a lot of us independent media. And it's not going to go away. But don't be surprised if Fox Sports ends up settling a lawsuit. But I just want to get my quick thoughts about it. I'll probably end up giving an update on the video later on, you know, but yeah, it's not looking, and according to her, she has receipts and evidence of what was going on as well. But yeah, I just want to get my quick thoughts about it. Tell me what y'all think.